Yo, yo, I'm at my desk. I'm gonna use this selfie stick and see if this works. Yeah. All right, cool. It's gonna stay on. Cool. All right, let's go for a walk. It'll just look like a weirdo with a selfie stick like this while I'm walking. Until I get I guess my arm gets tired or something. You know. Hope the audio is good. All right, so. All right, so what's up, YouTube? Nice day out today. It's not so cold. A little bit of a breeze, chilling though. All right. Well, I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching this, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, hey, hit the subscribe button, make it go from red to gray. So, you may be wondering why I'm doing this, what I'm doing. So I started a YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And the reason I wanted to do it is because I want to find a way to free up my time to do what I want to do, work hours that I want to work, and have a job that's just more enjoyable. So currently, I am a platform engineer, essentially. What I do is just write code for an infrastructure on AWS. So maybe I'm an AWS engineer to some. Some people would call me a software engineer. I get paid to solve problems. That's pretty much it. Anyway, my life's good. I work remotely. I've been doing what I do now for like 6 years. I have 2 kids and a wife. Own 1 car, and I currently rent in Florida, Tampa to be exact. If you're in Tampa, say hi to me if you ever meet me. Anyway, so let's go back as to why I'm doing this. It's not that I don't love coding or writing software or my job. Actually, my job is great. It's probably the best job ever, at least to me, because I've been in really shitty jobs. So before I was an engineer, I was a bartender and basically had to deal with alcoholics, rude people, and terrible coworkers and bosses. And I know if you're hearing this because you're watching this and you work in a restaurant or in a bar, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And my heart goes out to you. Another problem that I had with that job was relying on tips. It's not that I wasn't good at my job, but people just, as the economy kept getting worse, people would just tip less and less. So before COVID, I started learning how to code, and during COVID, I had already gotten into the career. So during COVID actually is what made me go remote. So it was a blessing and a curse, right? We were all locked up, but I was happy because I finally could work from home. Yeah. Anyway, that was just me looking at the bright side of things. So I'm doing this YouTube thing because I just want my time back. I've been working 9 to 5 for a while, and I realized that my time really isn't my own. Also, to add to that, I've been a contractor. So as a contractor, you're not given any benefits usually. I don't have health insurance or dental through my job. I just pay for it through the system. I have a private plan. It's very expensive, I'll admit. I don't think I should have to pay so much for health insurance, especially since I'm healthy. And I just think it's kind of bizarre the way our system works. But I've always made things work, and I've always busted my ass. And I implore you to ignore people that are saying coding jobs are going away. If you want to do that, do it. I also admittedly will say, if there's anything that you want to do, you should do it. And here's why. Okay, AI is here. It's already here. It's not that it's coming, it's here. Okay. I used it in my job, a couple times. And at first, I would realize that the code was junk that it would spit out. It would just regurgitate nonsense. Seems like whatever input that you gave it would be essentially the output that you'd get. So you throw shit in, you get shit out. So I realized very quickly that it's a better use case to write single lines of code, or if you forget how to code something or write something, then asking it is a little bit easier than finding the answer through Google search, right? So that's one thing. It's a pro for it. Also, if you're learning, I think there's nothing wrong with using it to help you learn or write code, or if you're building an app for the first time, or maybe you're just building an app because you had a good product idea and you want to try it out. More power to you. I recommend focusing in hard on that and getting it done, because it's the creator economy. So that brings me back to what I was talking about, like why I want to do this. Well, I don't know what exactly this YouTube channel is going to be about. I think it'll end up just being funny skits and whatever, but I'm starting out with this little walk and talk style of content because I used to watch this kind of stuff when I was younger, and feel like there was some hidden wisdom somewhere in the videos that would pop out at me eventually and make me feel like it was worth my time and the value was there inside the video. So working from home has been great. Appreciate it. Hey dude, how you doing? And working from home has given me so much flexibility, and I know a lot of people are really pissed off about the return to office mandate, but if I'm honest, it's not so bad. At least I don't think so yet. I'm going to be returning to the office and working hybrid soon, probably in this next month. But that's exactly why I'm doing this. I don't want to feel like I'm tied to a job. In my career, I've been laid off twice, and not because of my performance, but because the company decided they needed to save money and the economy's bad. Another thing is, sometimes you work super hard for a company and you just get spit out like a used piece of gum. So it's just not worth my sanity, my mental health, the welfare of my family and all that to rely on it like this, even though it's been stable and I worked hard on doing this. Check this out. This house is for sale. Beautiful home. No idea what it's cost, but I'll put it up on screen. It's got a nice, lovely blue door with a reef on it. Shout out to Lee Chang, who's the broker. This guy knows what he's doing. Look at that smile. Anyway, so I'm working on doing this because I want my free time back. I want to spend more time with my kids, feel less stressed about my job, and work hours that I want to work. Also, if I'm being quite honest, coding or solving programming problems is very difficult, and over time I've realized that I'm starting to like it less and less, which gives me kind of a distress, because it's starting to make me feel like I don't like my job, even though it's the best job I've ever had, and I should be more grateful and stop being a piece of shit because there's somebody out there working 10 times harder than I am. And, you know, I'm just an entitled prick. So, anyway, say that is the truth. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm just doing this because I want to do it. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I just over-evaluate everything. I over-evaluate what I want to talk about, what I want to do, what the video is supposed to be about. I try to plan everything. And as per usual, nothing goes as planned. Nothing's perfect. And I'm working or overworking myself and stretching myself thin to get a result that's mediocre. Yay. Wanna be my video, bro? Oh, don't go out into the middle of the road now. I'll walk away. So, anyway, it's not much, but it's honest work. And I appreciate you for watching this video this far. If you're still here, if you already made it to this 11:21 mark, you know, I'm not planning on doing a bunch of fancy editing. I don't care to do any of that. I just sometimes just come out here and talk and vent, share my opinion, share my knowledge, whatever wisdom comes out of me, comes out of me. Not that there's much in there, but we'll see, you know? Well, in any case, you know, if this is your dream, or if your dream is to make art, or if your dream is to make music, chase the dream, do something, right? I'm doing something by at least making this video, you know? It ain't much. I know it's probably like bizarre, like, you know, who's this random mofo on YouTube talking all this trash in his Vans t-shirt and slip-ons? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all got to start somewhere, whether you're starting with actual talent or you're just starting to start so that you know where to go from there. How do you navigate waters if you're not even in them? Right? Well, I implore you to try, because trying is a hell of a lot better than not trying and then wondering, what if? So, here's what I would do. If you're in my... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So where I left off was writing some goals. So, if you're like me, you're just starting out, here's what I would do. Okay? This is what I did, actually. This is what I did. I wrote down 5 goals. Reach 1,000 subs. Who do I want to emulate? Can I be punctual? Can I drop 1 video a week? I'm forgetting what the 5th one was. I'll get back to you on that one. Regardless, I do recommend just starting and doing it and seeing if you can do this. You have to have an honest conversation with yourself. But these goals, or what I'm saying, is specific to what I'm doing. We're in a creator economy, right? So create something that you want to do, whether it's through art or through crafting or through cutting metal, like this guy over here. Well, I don't know what the heck he's cutting, but it sounds like he's cutting metal. Man, I'm having a ball making this video right now. So if you're seeing the weird edit here at this part of the video, it's because my camera stops recording because my storage gets full. And it's super annoying because my phone wants to store messages that I send, like photos or videos of stuff, in another directory, I guess. I don't know. I think Apple needs to do better. Maybe that's what my next video will be about. So annoyed with how poor software is written these days. or like planned out. I think it's just poor planning, right? I'm gonna walk away from this guy who's shredding metal in the back of his house. I walk back to my place. Anyway, so write down the 5 goals, right? Start with that, because if you can't start with that, then you might as well already quit, because there's no point in even trying if you can't just sit there and write some goals to accomplish. Okay? Here's what the goals will do for you. The goals are goalposts now, and you'll have time from here to the goal to plan out the steps it's going to take for you to meet the goal. Okay? Obviously, you're going to have to take some steps towards meeting the goal, and you don't know what those are yet, but that's what you plan for, and that's how you figure it out. So that's kind of like the first thing I would say, at least the only thing I could say in this video to keep it short. Anyway, you know, it's time to start making stuff, and it's time to start learning from those mistakes, and it's time to, you know, break free from the mold. We've been working the 9 to 5. We know what that's like. We know what working in an office is like. We know what working remotely is like. How do you really get back your time? You know, spend time with your kids, spend time with your family, instead of spending time with strangers in an office. No offense to any of my coworkers who may see this. I doubt that they will, but if it blows up, woohoo. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Give this a like and a thumbs up. Or what the hell am I saying? Give this a like if you liked it, and subscribe. Hopefully I can make better stuff for you guys here in the near future.